surfing. Yeah.
It's not surfing. The topic is composite in the extreme sports. Well, as you can see, what is extreme sports? It's generally it's include higher speed, height, and higher level of cycle exertion. So if the player need some specialized gears to protect themselves and well performance in the game. Basically, we can use the composite to make the gears. So why we use the composite materials? First of all, is lightweight, like carbon fiber. It's maybe just.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Generally, is like a carbon fiber. The density is maybe 1.3. It's very light because the steel may be 7.9. Aluminum maybe 3. So as you can see, the carbon fiber is carbon fiber is very light. The next advantage is mechanical performance. Some materials is very straight stiffness, and some may be extremely elastic. Carbon fiber is more stronger than steel, and stiffness more stiffness than titanium, and it's still very light. So most of the time we can use the carbon fiber to reinforce the materials. The third one is part simplification and integrated design. That means you can design this in a whole shape, not like the steel. Sometimes you mean like if we can want to make a bar, the bar have an angle, so the joint is very weak. But if we use the carbon fiber, it can be so the joint is very weak. So you need two steels, two steels, and combine them. But if we use the carbon fiber, we can just use the whole bar can be just one part. So it will save a lot of materials. The last one is many composite materials can resist the corrosions and chemistry resistance. Okay, I will show you 3 examples about composite materials in extreme sports. The first one is the BMX, the frame. Carbon fibers used for BMX frames. BMX is also called bicycle motocross. There are 2 types of BMX games. The first one is BMX racing. As you can see, player rides on the sandy and hill tracks. It's the environment is a harsh environment. Not like the normal bike. You need a more strong bike to play in this ground. So you need a much stronger bike. Another one is freestyle. So you can see the player show many tricks on the flat ground. So you can see the whole weight concentrate on just one point, so it needs the bike more stronger. So we can use the carbon fiber to make this is the frame. We can use the carbon fiber to make the bike frame, because the carbon fiber is extremely lightweight, corrosion resist, stronger, and it can be integrated design. So sometimes we can also combine other materials like bone and Kevlar to enhance the impact strength and stiffness. The second example is the bungee cord, the carbon composite used for bungee cords. The bungee cord is made of one or more strands of elastic materials. Usually, the elastic materials is rubber. Rubber is the tie is made of rubber. The car's tie is made of rubber. So the bungee cord is also made of rubber. And usually we bound together by a fabricated covering. Okay, let me show you. There are two types of rubber. The first one is natural rubber. It has excellent extensibility, resilience like elastic, and it's the same word, elastic, and tensile strength. You know what is tensile strength? Is if you pull the like this is a bar. If you pull the bar, there is inter force which will resist the force you pulled the bar. The materials in the interface will, if you pull it, it will shrink. The disadvantage is the natural rubber cannot resist to the air and ultraviolet radiation in sunlight. Synthetic rubbers will, on the contrary, have a better resist to air and sunlight, but less resilience and tensile strength than natural rubber. Yes, bungee cords. The third example is composite made used in surfboards. There are three types of boards. The first one is made of PU. I don't know how to pronounce this.
Polyurethane.
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 Polyurethane. Okay. I can find it. Yes, this is the polyurethane. We can use this to make the boards. It's like a plastic. The second materials we can use to make the boards is balance. Balance is a wood. The third one is like combined type of combined the balance and the polyurethane. Surfboard made of polyurethane often the first one is contracts the use of polyurethane foam, and we will cover the fiberglasses or resin to resist the seawater, because as we know, it will corrosion the boat, so we can use the fiberglasses and resin covered on the foam to resist the water to crush the boards. Here's the polyurethane boards, like a plastic. You can see. The third one is the balance wood. It's more light, and the procedure to make the surfboard is same. just the balance are lighter and more buoyant and easier to handle, and more durable than a regular surfboards, environment friendly, and have a beautiful appearance. You can see this is a balance box. You can see it's well, it's beautiful than the polyurethane. The third one is the hollow wooden surfboard. So more like combine the balance and the polyurethane. You can see why we call the hollow, because there are many holes in the board. This one. So composite materials can, well, there are many other equipment also can be made of composite materials, like a helmet, a racing car. Well, the car, 95% of materials, of 95% of carbon fiber are used in the racing car, because it's very light, so the car can be fast. Helmet also can be made of carbon fiber, because it can absorb a lot of impact energy, and it will protect you when you hit on the ground or something. So,